I know my good side is I don't want to be like Dream and have like a...
I think you're smart. Right. I think you're being an idiot.
Anyways, I am Angelique. My TikTok, Instagram, all that stuff is Gothica413. I went viral. Strawberry shortcake infection is not an STD. It is not a yeast infection.
I thought this was a cute, quirky way to say yeast infection or UTI.
This the same as one of them, My Little Pony type shit.
I won't stand for the blasphemy.
Blasphemy.
Y'all were bullying me.
Reminds me of Zeppelin with that makeup.
You don't have an audience. More than half of your likes and followers are bots, and you're not a famous person, just another delusional girl on TikTok.
I was not supposed to leave my community or audience. Like, a million people weren't supposed to see it. Not that it's a bad thing that got views, whatever, but none of those people are gonna stick around and pay attention to. They're irrelevant. It doesn't matter. And the reason why I say popularized strawberry shortcake infection is because I'm not the first one. I thought I was really creative and original when I came up with the strawberry shortcake infection AU. Then when I looked it up, there's been some besties that posted ahead of me, did it before me. I am not the first, so don't be confused. I didn't start it. Not that infection AUs were like originals to begin with, but yeah, not taking credit. What is strawberry shortcake infection? What is an AU? Strawberry shortcake infection is a what-if scenario about the 1990 strawberry shortcake characters. This is based on the My Little Pony infection trend. The My Little Pony infection trend is like, oh my god, I love My Little Pony. What if I killed all of them? What if I infected them all with the virus? Basically, like, those horror shows or TV shows or their stories, like, they experimented on these people and tortured them and killed them. That's what artists are doing on TikTok. They're taking their favorite beloved characters and destroying them. Yeah, that's kind of how I preface like this trend, the infection. What is an AU? AU is alternate universe. A what if. You know how there's Marvel's What If and all that? What if? What if I tortured, dismembered Twilight Sparkle? What if I gave them all a bad, terrible ending? What if, yeah. With my story specifically, I have a very limited cast. Believe it or not, it takes a really long time to draw these characters up, especially in an art style that's not mine. Like the 1990 Strawberry Shortcake art style is not mine. It doesn't belong to me. I did super hard to draw. It's not my art style. My art style is significantly different. Like, a lot different. I'm trying my best. Like, even the first time I drew, like, Strawberry Shortcake back in the day did not look like how I'm drawing it now. Cast is 6 to 8 characters, I'm not sure. It took me 24 hours to draw that many characters because I was doing this thing where I was doing comic book covers, giving it that Adventure Time, over the garden wall feel for these covers. I thought I was doing something, but then, you know what I was doing? Taking too fucking long to post the updates.
You talk more about not updating than the amount of it has.
So I stopped doing that. So I'm sticking to like just keeping as least amount of characters in frame as possible because it's just gonna take too long drawing all those little guys fucking hanging out, crying, bleeding, dying, And I'm not gonna give you any spoilers to the story because part 12 is out now. I don't know how long I'm gonna continue this because even when I did the My Little Pony infection stuff, I did not finish my story. It is not complete. I just kind of said, here's like an interpretation of a possible ending. You're welcome. Yeah, so originally I was gonna do Monster High. In fact, they're mutating and turning into their real monsters and stuff like that. But then when I talked to my mom about it, she said that's stupid because they're already monsters. I'm like, all right, sorry. So she told me I should do Strawberry Shortcake instead. This idea wasn't even mine. It was my mom's. She told me to do it, so I did it. I also keep getting comments about bitch pudding. I don't know who that is. It's blasphemy. That's what it is. No more. I don't care about Robot Chicken. I don't want to hear it anymore. You're done. It's over. Anyways, I've come to the conclusion you can make an infection AU about like anything. And I might continue doing that. Mostly because my own personal artwork always gets flagged and taken down from TikTok. And nobody really cares. I'm still trying to figure out what my infection's supposed to be. I was thinking like the mushrooms from like The Last of Us. All the inspirations for my story are coming up now. Alice and Alice Madness Returns, Little Nightmares, Happy Tree Friends, Silent Hill, Resident Evil, John Carpenter, Cronenberg, all coming together to me. Right now I'm going to more like The Thing, that movie. That's what I'm kind of going, like, I responded to one comment. They're like, what is the infection? And I didn't want to tell them, but they're like, come on, tell me. I said aliens. I just haven't seen an AU like that before. I haven't seen. Not that it doesn't exist. I don't want to hear the slanderous remarks like, oh, I have not seen it. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I just haven't laid eyes on it. And I really want to keep up the whole infection AU trend up on all the platforms as possible. I want to keep encouraging it. Every time I see it, I like, comment, I follow. I kind of leave positive comments on everything I like. If I don't like something, I don't comment on it. Not to be mean, but if I comment on your post, it means I really like what you posted, and I'm encouraging it to do more. It also just better for the algorithm. Liking, commenting, sharing. Because if you just kind of look at it and swipe, TikTok says, nobody likes this. Goodbye. I want to see more. I also want to. I want to kind of start a trend too. I want more people to do strawberry shortcake infection. I'm on my hands and knees begging if you guys could do it. Or is it a demand? Am I threatening you to do it? It's kind of awkward talking to a camera. I thought about when I was going to make this video, I was going to try to speak to a person, like an actual person behind the camera, so I felt like I was talking to a person, explaining my ideas, explaining what this and this, all this chronically online bullshit to this person who doesn't use TikTok and just lay it out. But I'm going to talk to you guys. I'm hoping to start posting more on YouTube. It's going to be really hard. I'm not going to have all the time to edit, and I'm not going to post as often, but quality over quantity. If you have any questions of what a strawberry shortcake infection is, I feel like I pretty much answered it. It's ruining your childhood, and not just ruining it, decimating it, annihilating it, traumatizing it. Kind of reminds me of that meme of like Studio Ghibli, Miyazaki, and like the person Junji Ito, like what I make versus who I am. Me for real. But yeah, if anyone wants to participate in like my infection, I don't own it, even though I would really love to act like I created it. You should tag me at me in the comments because I love to see this stuff. I love it so much. Follow me on TikTok. I'm more active on TikTok than I am on any other platform, even though I should stop doing that. But I'm also not even looking at the camera. Yeah, follow me on all my social medias. Bye.